It's easy to see why people in the West would want to change this breed's original name. The name Apso Senkai is hard to say, so these dogs were called Lhasa Apso instead. The fun part of this fact is that many owners don't know that the Lhasa is the capital of Tibet. That is clear from the name. Here is a full review of this breed. The Lhasa Apso was first utilized as a watchdog by monks at monasteries in its native Tibet. It is the forefather of most terriers across Europe, and its name means fluffy lion in reference to the dog's unusual nature and coat. Barking, growling, and howling are just some of the distinct vocalizations and body language patterns that distinguish canine communication from that of other species. The close attachment that develops between a Lhasa puppy and its canine parent makes nonverbal communication simpler. The persistent barking may be related with a warning of nervousness because of an unfamiliar person. Growling is often associated with intolerance, and howling is associated with a wide variety of feelings. As a result, the dog's human parent needs to have the sensitivity to comprehend their needs. Personality. Even though the Lhasa Apso is not particularly violent breed of dog, they are extremely protective of their families and suspicious of anyone they do not know. Because Lhasa Apso puppies need to socialize a lot during this phase of their life, the training stage of their lives is vitally important because it enables them to bond with family members and reduces their natural tendency to be wary of people. This is why the training stage of their lives is vitally important. But just like with any other breed of dog, the time and effort you put in at the beginning will be more than made up for the happiness and satisfaction you get from their unwavering loyalty. They may be the rather energetic and even a little bit stubborn at times, yet they get along very well with other animals despite these characteristics. In addition, a Lhasa Apso is not as active as other larger breeds of dog can be, which makes them an excellent choice for people who are getting on in years or who are unable to go on extended walks. They will be content to sit in your lap on a chilly and rainy day, and they won't act out if you are unable to take them for a walk one day for any reason. Appearance and grooming. The Lhasa Apso is a dog breed that is recognized for its characteristic beard, whiskers, and fluffy fur. Despite its small size and lengthy body, the Lhasa Apso has a relatively large head for its height. The Lhasa Apso can come in a variety of color combinations, including white, black, gold, and red, and has a short nose, a curling tail, and long, flowing hair. White, black, and gold are some of the available color combinations. It is one of the more diminutive breeds found across the globe. This dog has 2 layers of fur that cover its entire body, so it will need to be brushed every day to prevent tangles and washed at least once every 2 weeks to prevent dust and bacteria from getting into its eyes. Lifestyle. Intelligent and self-sufficient, this breed of dog would be a wonderful addition to the lives of an active family. But if you are seeking for a companion animal that is completely safe for children, you might want to consider elsewhere. Nipping is a common behavior for Lhasa Apsos, especially in the presence of clumsy people, such as small children and toddlers. Additionally, Lhasa Apsos are believed to form stronger bonds with older people. Despite this, there is no reason to believe that they won't take pleasure in living in a lively family home with children of older ages. Lhasa Apsos, despite their small stature, are enthusiastic participants in a variety of sports, including some that are more commonly associated with larger dogs, such as running and trekking. But if you don't show them who's boss early on in their development, they can become very demanding throughout the course of their predicted lives, which can be anywhere from 12 to 20 years. If you take charge of them early on, you won't have to worry about this. Lhasa Apso maintenance and grooming. It is instantly obvious from the long flowing coat that this breed will require a significant amount of effort invested in its grooming on a regular basis. The Lhasa Apso will need to be brushed and combed almost every day, in addition to taking regular baths every 2 to 4 weeks, preferably with conditioners and finishing sprays. Rinse the fur thoroughly to prevent skin irritation from the shampoo. The process of clipping can be exceedingly challenging and time-consuming at times. You always have the option of employing the services of a professional groomer if the thought of doing it yourself makes you uncomfortable. It's probably a good idea to keep the coat short so that it may be brushed more easily on a daily basis. It goes without saying that it is very vital to have them groomed in order to maintain their appealing, fluffy appearance. Nevertheless, some owners do prefer to frequently trim their coats short in order to lessen the number of times that they have to perform this activity. Lhasa Apso common health issues. The Lhasa Apso has an excellent lifespan of 12 to 15 years, but it may be prone to several health conditions, such as progressive retinal atrophy, cancer, allergies, renal disorders, cherry eye, which occurs when an eye gland swells up, and a dry inflammatory skin condition called sebaceous adenitis. Although the Lhasa Apso has an excellent lifespan, it may be prone to several health conditions. Patellar luxation, in which the patella or kneecap moves in and out of its normal position, is another common knee condition. Over the course of the dog's life, this can cause the dog to become lame and in discomfort. There are a few things you can do to improve the dog's quality of life over the course of its entire life. Find a reputable breeder that examines each of their puppies thoroughly from the time they are born, and make it a habit to visit your own veterinarian on a regular basis to make sure your dog is in good condition and free from the most frequent ailments. Lhasa Apso training. The Lhasa Apso possesses intelligence as well as strong sense of independence. They are quickly bored by repetition, and if they feel bullied in any way, they may choose to ignore you altogether. The most important thing is to keep the training process exciting while maintaining its consistency. Keep your orders consistent and do not break from them at will, but vary the pace and format of the training process to maintain your dog's interest and enthusiasm. Every day, your Lhasa Apso should get a reasonable amount of exercise, typically at around 30 minutes. Due to the fact that this breed does not have a high activity level, a quick walk and sometimes spent playing indoors should be sufficient. In addition to this, it enjoys having a fenced yard in which it may run around and entertain itself. Lhasa Apso puppies. You should prepare yourself for some puppy-like behavior until it has fully matured, since the puppies mature slowly and take nearly 3 years to reach adulthood. Get them acclimated to being handled and put them in as many new and different circumstances as you can while they are still young. In the meanwhile, they need to be socialized and house-trained as soon as possible. The process of housebreaking a dog can be simplified with the help of a crate training, which may also help reduce some of the dog's anxiety. This breed should be able to start learning more complicated commands after a few months have passed. Training the way it should be done will assist lessen the likelihood of behavior problems developing later in life. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching!